Today we're talking about affordable 99% accurate fragrance clones that are similar to very expensive fragrances to help save you money. One thing we are not talking about in this spring fragrance video is Armaf Très Nuit, which smells like Creed Green Irish Tweed, and we're not talking about Neroli Portofino by Tom Ford, and we're not going to talk about Nitro Red. This is a more modern fragrance video of modern clones that are up to date, like Pacific Chills and Shooting Stars and City of Stars by Louis Vuitton, and even Parfums de Marly Greenlee coming up. By the way, my name is Christian O, and I've been studying fragrances since before the first Avengers movie, so let's just dive into it right now with the Pacific Chill. The first fragrance to replicate Pacific Chill that I found is called Luciano Coastal Breeze. While it does have a great authentic 99% opening to Pacific Chill, I find it lacks the depth and the dry down, and the price tag's a little bit too pricey. I think I paid $47 for this. The next one was very affordable at $30. It's called Jean Lo Alhambra Vibe. On this fragrance, I feel like the opening smells like pickle juice, so I would not buy that. The best one I found so far to smell like Pacific Chill, in my opinion, is this Pinnance. It actually looks like an expensive marble toilet, but other than that, this one has above average longevity. It lasts all day on clothes. It's got a fresh apricot mint opening. The things I don't like about this fragrance is that it was a little bit overhyped, and it can be not good for a blind buy if you don't like the peach note, but it's very good if you are advanced level 2 fragrance person. And then there's an ongoing joke about this fragrance called Fragrance World Pinnance that says, let it macerate, which means after 60 days, after they owned it because they released it too early, the quality blew up and lasted 9 and 10 hours on clothes and skin. And then someone said, let it masturbate. So there was a meme going on about masturbation and this fragrance, which is funny. But all in all, it's 85% dead on smack to the Pacific Chill. We can say that for sure. Shooting Stars next. It's a clone of Louis Vuitton City of Stars. It's by Grandeur. It's got this beautiful beachy tropical red blood orange opening that's fantastic. It also lasts long, like 7-8 hours, and I just love the color of this bottle here. And the thing about this, it's very fresh for summer, sexy fresh for summer, and it will vary on different skin chemistries and locations of where you might live. The projection and the performance on my skin here in South Florida was 7 to 8 hours, and it's fantastic. You know what this gives you when it dries down? It gives you a suntan, sexy smell. When you smell like you're suntanned and rich, it gives you memories of vacation. It gives you a good feeling overall. So I would recommend Shooting Star by Grandeur. Grandeur also makes this fragrance called Illusion, which is a combination of the replica of Imagination. It's pretty spot on. The main reason why you should buy this is because women absolutely love this smell. Plain and simple. Forget about boring, niche, this, that. Women love it. And if you want women to come to you, say you smell fresh, this is the fragrance to do it. Fresh orange and citron mixed together, really good opening. And it's also like you can just wear it anytime, anywhere, any time of day. One thing about the real Louis Vuitton Imagination is that it is way overhyped, so people bought into that, and it lacked performance. People bought into that, and people made up in their head that it lasts 10 hours and it doesn't. And the other thing is like it's too safe, but that's like on a niche level expert fragrance enthusiast's mind. So if you're not that, this is perfectly safe. And one thing that this is good for is when you spray it, it just feels like I'm hydrating my soul. The next fragrance up is called Parfums de Marly Greenlee. Greenlee as like cedarwood, violet, and bergamot and mandarin and Sicilian oranges on top of musk and oak moss. It's very nice and safe too. This 8 Year Extra is by Fragrance World, French Avenue. It's a beautiful bottle. I love that. It's 90% close to this. I'm gonna be honest with you, 90% close. And it's a 100% value dupe for this because this is is $400. It's like $365 plus tax, and this was like $40 or $45. So there is the value right there. Both of these are a little synthetic. Both of these last 6 to 8 hours, depends on how much you spray, and both of these have this beautiful unique apple note. So there's that. Very delicious if you like apple. Greenlee, to give you an idea, why would you pay $365? This is a little bit more juicier, you know, like a juicy apple drink. This does have the apple note too, but the evolution in this fragrance is different. Like it'll evolve into different phases. Overall, they're both fine to get. The next one is called Art of Universe by Lattafa. If you spray this, I'm afraid to spray it because it's so strong. It's pear and mint and ginger, but it's very sweet pear, like a candied pear, and that's not bad. But the best thing about it is the orange and lemon combination, and they try to make this smell like something, oh, it does smell candy-like. It smells like something called Ex Nihilo Blue Talisman, which is $275 for 1.7. This is about $50 for 3.4. This will outlast the Blue Talisman, but it's about 80% close to it. It's not a one-to-one clone of that. All in all, I would say this is 70% blind buy good, 70% to get it, yes. The next one is called God of Fire. Here it is. This is #1 fragrance to give you this mango ginger lemon effect. This is the #1 clone. It's called Are You My Fire? In this situation, this fragrance can last all day on your skin, 10 hours. This fragrance can last all day on your skin, 8 hours. This little bottle costs $400. This big bottle costs $40. So there's your thing. The thing about this is it has a photorealistic mango note. Both of them have that beautiful mango note, and both of them have a generic dry down. That's how this fragrance is built. But it's very likable. It's got some touches of sweetness into it. And have you ever been to a Mexican restaurant and had a mango peach margarita that's frozen and delicious? That's what this fragrance makes you feel like. It gives you that memory. In fact, I had one, my wife had one the other day, so it reminds me of that. Next up, Armaf Club de Nuit Oud for the springtime. High projection, high longevity, and likability. It's got jasmine and florals, and the oud is not as prominent. You'd have to be an expert to notice it, but after the 4th or 5th wearing, it's very likable and it gets mega compliments. To judge this as a fragrance snob, because it's replicating Herba Pura, it will get trashed on and bid on all these blogs. But if you like Herba Pura, you will like this. If you don't know what Herba Pura is, it's an overpriced Georgia fragrance. The main thing that's great about this, it has this peekaboo. It has the evolution that a lot of fragrance clones don't have. Evolution means the oud will peek out, come back, a floral come out 4 hours later and come back. And it was made by this niche designer named Christian Provanzo. Another fragrance made by Natalie Lorison is called Victor and Ralph Spice Bomb Night Vision. She also made this Valentino Green Stravaganza. Now, do you think these fragrances are for the spring? For sure this one is. Someone keeps talking about this reminds them of a Christmas tree, which I don't agree with, but I found a clone. There's a twist on both of these, and it's called a Ribiat Prestige Hamdan the Hero. Now, this fragrance costs $100, 1.7. This one costs on a discount site about $90, 3.0. This is about $50 for 3.4. It lasts longer. It's a little bit sweeter than the very green spice bomb, and this one has the coffee note, which this one doesn't. So this one has coffee, but this has cardamom. This has cardamom, and that's what people love about these fragrances. With all transparency, this fragrance is paid for me to tell you about it by Zimaya and Rubroka. Hooked me because it's called Hooked Azure. It's the same DNA as Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme Bleu Électrique. What does that mean? That means this fragrance, it's just released, which smells so good on my skin. It's been on there for 2 hours. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it smells just like the Yves Saint Laurent. I don't know what the price will be, but the thing will have to compete with Al Nashma Caprice. If you know what Lattafa Caprice is, comment down below. And it will have to compete with Iconic Nuit by Grandeur. And it will also have to compete with Fragrance World Jack of Clubs, a $25 fragrance that smells like it too. Which one is your favorite? If you can start a thread of debate, I will comment you and highlight you in the next video in the comment section. You know those when you guys all fight about which is best? It's funny to me and I read about them. So, Hooked Azure by Rue Broca is coming out soon. Thank you. If you like the fragrance Atlas, it's been told, and I've tried it, and I find nothing special with it, but this is the #1, second strongest fragrance on the list. It's Mega Mari Ortizi Parisi dupe, which basically smells like the ocean. It smells like the ocean and seaweed, man, and I mean, that's about it, but it smells good. It's like a niche level, and it's way better than Atlas. It's crushing it, and guess what? Lattafa made Atlas, Lattafa made this. They're both about the same price, give or take $6. So why would they compete? Because maybe they got one wrong. Think about it, right? This is the strongest, most hyped TikTok fragrance right now. It's called Imperial Giza Valley. This one's called Luttfah, the Seventh Heaven. Another fragrance that has the notes of the ocean with lots of green grass. It's very sweet. One thing that's bad about this is it'll fill up a whole entire apartment with 2 sprays. It's so strong it will choke you out. That's the only thing bad about it, and it lasts 2 weeks on clothes, if that's what you consider bad. Some people don't like that. The newest fragrance for the spring, #1, is going to be called Red. Hold on a second, Manny. The newest fragrance for the spring is called Nitro Red Intense. Remember in the beginning I said I'm not talking about Nitro Red? Why? Because this fragrance crushes it. It's longer lasting, smells better. It's got this sweet, beautiful, juicy watermelon note in it. And I still love it so much. It's got a cooler bottle, even has a magnetic cap. Compared to that, this thing is on fire. Nitro Red Intensely. Manny is our microwave. He's our mascot. Don't try this at home. Check this out, a fragrance I'm not allowed to talk about, but I am anyway. Why? Because you are the most important person to me. This is called Fizzy Cherry. It's not even released yet in the USA. Oh my God, it smells like the most beautiful candied cherry note like I've never smelled anything. I don't know if it's electric cherry or something, but it is a fizzy cherry that smells amazing and I love it and it lasts so long. And check this out. This is called Ron Marone Black Parfum. So Ron Marone came out with something called Black Eau de Toilette back in 2005, and it was a furious hit in the Midwestern malls and stuff like that. Does anyone ever remember the mall kiosks? So this came out maybe 5 years ago, and I tested it the other day and it would not come off my skin even after sweating 120 degree hours off a half a spray. This smells like Bal d'Afrique. It's got that beautiful musky metal dry down. It's 100% beast mode fragrance. If you want to know other fragrances like that, I would recommend that YouTube tells you what to do and click this video.